Good afternoon. I have only 10 minutes to guide you through the 7 things that you should know when you launch Addressable TV. So I will need to speed up. I'm already running out of time, so I will need to skip all the jokes. I'm from Belgium, SBS in Belgium. We have 3 channels of our own, 4, 5 and 6, that's 4, 5 and 6. And we operate as an external sales house for Discovery, TLC, Nyam and Play Sport. We are owned by Telenet, that's a telco, which is partly owned by Liberty Global. We are only active in the north of Belgium. Belgium is separated in 2 markets. The northern part is the Flemish or Dutch-speaking part. It's a small region with 6.5 million individuals living there. That makes 2.8 million households. But it's a densely populated region with a high penetration of cable and a high penetration of digital TV. We are at 90% of all households having digital TV, so using cable or IPTV, and that makes really a good base for the development of Addressable TV. And that's what we did. We launched Addressable TV 2 years ago using the cable network of Telenet. So we were, as from the start, at a penetration of 50% in our market, and using cable network, and it will grow to 75% as soon as we add Proximus, the IPTV network of Proximus, and it will be something for the upcoming weeks. When I'm talking about Addressable TV, it's ad replacement in live TV, so no HBB TV or OTT, it's ad replacement in live TV. So the 7 things that you should know, the first one, it's an obvious one, but an important one, keep it simple. If there's something that we could learn from Google and Facebook, then it's the way how they bring their products to the market as being really simple, really easy to understand. And to be honest, we from TV, we are experts in making things extremely difficult. Difficult to understand with all the metrics we use, but also difficult to buy. So don't do it with Addressable TV, keep it simple. We did it on several levels. Also on the pricing, this is a normal pricing model, or pricing like it should be in our head, where the CPM goes up the deeper you go into the targeting. Well, we didn't use it. We use a flat model, a flat CPM model. So we have the same CPM for all the targeting criteria that we use, and you pay an additional CPM for all the additional targeting criteria. So maybe it seems a little bit stupid at first sight, but yeah, it works, and it's brilliant in its simplicity because it keeps the discussion away from the pricing, and you can discuss on the campaign and the campaign results, which is mainly more important, and it keeps, as from the start, a number of campaigns out of the scope, campaigns that are not targeted enough to fit in Addressable TV. When you talk about pricing, don't discuss on the CPM, because you can start to explain that the CPM is high, and it should be high, and the eCPM is lower, and blah, 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 blah. Don't do it. Talk about the campaign cost. When the campaign cost is lower, and that's obvious, keep it simple. Don't forget about the branding value. Branding remains extremely important. 75% of all the campaigns we had were purely branding campaigns without any call to action. And even in the call to action campaigns, where we have great results, there's still branding involved. This is a campaign for Samsung, Samsung S10. They use client data. They match with the set-top box data from people that are in the market to buy a new device. And you see the results in the conversion, in the buy rate. There's an uplift of 33% from the watchers, of the viewers of the campaign versus the non-viewers. And that's the result in conversion. And you saw the ad. It's mainly branding, so you have branding value on top of that great result in conversion. So don't forget about the branding value. Inventory is king. Open as much inventory as you possibly can. Don't believe that you can use Addressable just to sell the unsold inventory during night and daytime. You need to open all inventory, and that's really important. Otherwise, you're not going to be able to reach light viewers. Because the differentiator for light viewers is not reach, but viewing time. And that's an important one, because that's how addressable TV works. As soon as there is reach, addressable TV will generate contacts, and you will be able to deliver great campaigns on light viewers. This is an example from our market. You can see it on the blue bars. In terms of reach, when you split up the commercial target group 18 to 54 years old in social classes, 1-2 is upscale, 7-8 is downscale. So the 1-2 is the light viewer. You see in terms of reach, on daily reach, they are quite at the same level. But in viewing time, there's a big difference. So you need to open as much inventory as you possibly can to deliver great campaigns on light viewers. Cooperate with all the parties in the ecosystem. That's important, of course, to cooperate with the telcos to build scale. That's what we are going to do next to Telenet with Proximus. Cooperate with as many channels as you possibly can. We did it on our own channels. We added Discovery and TLC on the network. But if we want to improve the product even more, we really need to add more channels. Remember what I said about the light viewers. And you need to cooperate with your local JIC as well, because it's ad replacement. So you're going to take eyeballs away from the campaigns, the linear campaigns that you override. So you will need to find a solution, and it's not a solution for the measurement of the addressable campaigns, because that's going to be difficult with a panel. But you need to find a solution to prevent an impact on the audience measurement for the linear campaigns that are underlying the addressable campaigns. Be careful with campaign reporting, because that's a tricky one. You have all the data, and you can report as far and as deep as you want, but be careful with that, because it's audience buying, and you buy audiences regardless the channel, the time slot, the context, just audiences. So if you start to report on that, you will have a discussion on that, and that's not what you want to have. That's the reporting that we offer today. It's quite limited. We give just an overview of the number of delivered impressions and the reach on several levels. And you see also a rough overview of the campaign delivery in terms of time bands and days of the week. For those who are still in doubt, it will bring in incremental revenue without any doubt. 50% of all campaigns we had were new to TV. 50% of the advertisers new to TV. The other 50% are shifting money back from digital mainly, or from other touchpoints, back to TV. So if there is any cannibalization, it means that there's something wrong with your pricing or with your proposition. And the last one, that's an important one as well, embrace innovation. Because it's not going to be easy to launch addressable TV. You have a lot of technical people here in the room, technical vendors. They will all tell you that it's easy to do. Well, don't believe those guys. It's not easy. It will take time. It will take a lot of time. You will need to test quite a lot. It will be a long and bumpy road. You will be frustrated. You will become gray like me. But in the end, you will succeed, and it's a great product. Thank you.